Happy Wednesday, dreamers. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. As always, today is a good one. We're going to be talking about the most precious commodity in the world. Doesn't matter who you are, but this is something that every single one of us is crucial to go ahead and maximize. So let me know, how's everybody feeling coming into today? Grateful to be alive, grateful for each of you, grateful for God, for all the abundance, for all that is here and on the way. So let's go ahead and dive in. I love it, Cedric Dreamers. Good to see you. So the most precious commodity. Now this is something I really wanted to go ahead and touch on because here's the deal. When you look at time, things I must experience, money is, we can always drop $1, we can always drop a $20 bill, and we can go ahead and get that money back. But when it comes to time, time is the one thing that none of us can ever drop a second of our time and be able to go ahead and get that back. So watch this. When you really think about the hours, I was really talking to a couple of the leaders about this the other day, and they're like, everybody can say they're busy. It's easy to be busy in 2025, right? Most of us have a job. Most of us have life. Some people have kids. But the difference is how many are actually productive. One can be busy, but doesn't mean things are getting done. And somebody can say they're working a ton of hours in the day while somebody else is working less, but they're getting more done. And why is that? Because they're leveraging and they're maximizing the time that they have. So one thing to think about, how many hours does a typical person work? Let's say a 9 to 5, 97% of people out there, let's say an 8-hour workday, okay? We're working 8 hours out of 24. Now, out of those next 16 hours, how many of those hours is somebody typically sleeping? Let's say around 6 to 8 hours, okay? So that's 16 hours. So that means we literally have 8 hours left to be able to go ahead and use and maximize. So the question becomes, how can we go ahead and utilize those 8 hours the best? Many people, we get off of work and we're so used to scrolling. We're so used to dealing with the family, turning on the TV, throwing on the Netflix, and those 8 hours get washed up just like this. So when you really think about it, the classic saying is we work the 9 to 5, but what is happening from 5 to 9? Those are the real productive hours. The first half is building somebody else's dream. The second half is actually building our dream. So a couple things to think about. Number one, how are we spending our time? Number two, how are we going to go ahead and leverage and utilize our time better? And number three, if we stayed in the same system right now, utilizing the time that we're doing today, how is the next Christmas, December 31st of 2026 going to look like? And if you'd like for that to be a little bit different, and I'm sure every single one of us would like more abundance, it's going to really come down to how it is that we're leveraging our time. So I want to give everybody something to think about for today, okay? This is a list that when we went on our runs, we would document every day. And here's an easy way that every one of us can document it starting right here. Go ahead and get a piece of paper, okay? And take a piece of paper, and I want you to draw a T right down the middle. Draw a line straight down the middle, and let's split it into two sides. And on the left side, I want you to go ahead and put active. And on the right side, go ahead and put productive. And we can start to list all the active things that we're doing throughout the day to grow, and also the income producing activities. You see, these are active things. Journaling, reading, going to the gym, right? Eating a little bit better. These are all active things. It's secondary, but it doesn't produce income primarily, okay? So now what are the income producing activities? That could be posting on social media. That could be going to an event. That could be starting new conversations, getting three-ways going, utilizing some of the Zoom calls that's happening inside of the organization. All of these are different ways to think about how we're utilizing the day and how we can really go ahead and get better from yesterday. That's all it is. The principle of Kaizen, getting 1% better than yesterday. And if there's one thing I learned from studying the greats that everybody can use today, is being able to track our daily progress. It's just like going to the gym. Imagine going to the gym and we never actually tracked what we were doing. It's easy for a week or 2 or 3 weeks to go by and we're still doing the same reps, We're still doing the same weight. So it directly applies to the business. If we can track it and go ahead and grow from where we were each week, this is where I started to notice the magic happens. And it changed the game for me when I started to split my day into two sides, the active and the actual productive. So something tactical that everybody can go ahead and utilize right here, right now into their business. If nobody told you today, fam, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back and drop some threes for yourself. It has been one heck of a year. Everybody has the ups, everybody has the downs, but I believe 2026 is going to be the best year yet. And it starts with believing it, making a decision, and remembering all of the greatness that has already happened so you can know that that is just the start. So I love you, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's grow.